Today, we're diving into the latest scoop on one of the biggest pop stars out there, Justin Bieber. From heartwarming family moments to exciting music updates, there's a lot happening in his world. But wait, did you know Justin's been tackling some pretty big personal challenges lately too? And guess what? His style is changing up in a big way. You won't believe what he's up to next. So if you're a Bieber fan or just curious about what's going on in his life, stick around, you're in for a treat. Let's start with something that's been on everyone's mind lately, Justin's little one. That's right, Justin and Hailey Bieber are officially parents, and they've been sharing the cutest moments with their baby boy Jack Blues Bieber, who was born in August 2024. Now, you've probably seen those adorable Instagram posts where Justin's holding little Jack and the photos are just too cute to handle. There's this one shot where Jack has his tiny hand gripping Justin's ear, and can we talk about how sweet that moment is? But it's not just the adorable baby pictures that have us swooning. Justin's been showing us his more vulnerable side too, opening up about what it's like being a dad. Honestly, it's refreshing to see someone like him, who's been under the spotlight for years, so focused on his family life and the joy that comes with fatherhood. You can really see the change in him, right? And Hailey? She's just as smitten. I mean, she's been sharing her love for her boys all over social media, calling them her favorites, and we can't help but feel like we're witnessing something really special here. There's this one post where she's got Jack in her arms, and you can feel all the love radiating from the photo. Hailey even said something like, "My boys," and honestly, it hit us right in the feels. We're not crying, you are, but it's not all about the sweetness. Justin's also been sharing more of his journey as a dad, and it's clear that fatherhood isn't always easy. He's been open about how becoming a parent has pushed him to grow and deal with some of his own personal challenges. The way he's spoken about his struggles with anger and feeling inadequate, it's like we're getting a real, raw look into what it's like being Justin Bieber. And it's definitely not all sunshine and rainbows. But hey, it's nice to know that even someone as famous as him has to work through these things, right? And while we're on the topic of Justin opening up, he's been reflecting a lot on his past mistakes, especially the ones that were caught in the public eye. He's talked about how his temper and his reactions weren't always the best, but now he's actively working on handling things in a healthier way. It's not easy to admit when you've messed up, especially when the whole world is watching, but it seems like he's really trying to grow from it all, and that's something we can all respect. So, what do you think about Justin's family life so far? Is there something about his dad's journey that resonates with you? Or are you just in it for the adorable baby pics? Either way, one thing's for sure. He's embracing this new chapter in his life with a lot of love and a lot of learning. Stick around though, because there's more to the story than just adorable dad moments. Alright, so we've seen the sweet family moments, but now let's dive into something a little more personal. Justin Bieber's been really open lately about some of the struggles he's faced, and we're not just talking about his early days in the spotlight or dealing with fame. He's been talking about his real deep challenges with things like anger and personal growth. It's like we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the real Justin, not just the pop star we all know. You've probably heard that fame isn't easy to handle, right? It comes with all sorts of pressures, and for someone like Justin, who grew up in front of the world's eyes, that pressure can be absolutely overwhelming. But here's the thing, he's not hiding from it anymore. He's confronting it head on. Recently, Justin admitted to having some serious anger issues in the past. He's talked about how, at times, he would let his emotions get the best of him, and how he struggled with feeling like he wasn't enough. That's not easy to admit, especially when you're constantly in the public eye. But Justin's been making it clear that he's not perfect, and he's not afraid to face his own flaws. In fact, he's been doing a lot of self-reflection. He mentioned that he's working on handling his anger in a healthier way, trying to react less impulsively. Imagine that someone who's been on the world stage for over a decade, admitting that they've had to work on their temper. It takes a lot of courage to be that open, especially when the world's watching every move you make. But here's the thing, it seems like Justin's really taking these lessons to heart. He's been doing the work seeking help, learning about himself, and trying to become a better version of who he is. That's not just something we see on Instagram, it's something he's been living day by day. And while his journey hasn't been easy, it's inspiring to see someone grow and evolve in such a public way. And it's not just his personal growth that's been impressive. Justin's also been showing how much he values his relationship with Hailey. While there's been plenty of drama and rumors swirling around their marriage, the couple's been standing strong together. We all know how social media can fuel negativity, but Hailey and Justin have taken a different approach. They've been pretty vocal about brushing off the haters, and we've seen them respond to the negativity in the most hilarious ways. It's like they're saying, we don't need to explain ourselves to anyone. For instance, recently, Justin posted a photo of Haley in the studio with the caption, "My Muse," and it was clear from the comments that he's still completely smitten with her. But it wasn't just the sweet gesture that caught our attention. It was the fact that amid all the internet drama, they're sticking together and showing the world that they've got each other's backs. We love to see it, don't we? And then there was that unforgettable Instagram moment when Justin and Haley shared a cheeky middle finger gesture towards the haters. Now, that was a bold move. You could almost hear the unspoken message loud and clear. We're happy, we're strong, and we don't need to listen to your nonsense. It wasn't just a playful gesture, it was them taking control of their narrative and refusing to let negativity affect their bond. So, what do you think? Are you impressed by how open and real Justin's been about his personal struggles? Or maybe you've been following his journey for years and you see this as part of his growth? Either way, it's clear that Justin's not holding back when it comes to being honest with himself and with his fans. Now let's switch gears and talk about something a little different, but still super interesting: Justin's style. Yep, the guy's always been known for his fashion, whether he's rocking streetwear or something more polished. But lately he's been making some major style changes and we're here for it. So, what's been going on? Well, for starters, Justin recently made a pretty big change when it comes to his fashion team. After working with his longtime stylist, Carla Welch, for over a decade, Justin has now teamed up with Jenna Tyson, a stylist who's known for a more laid-back, streetwear-inspired look. Now, if you've been following Justin for a while, you'll know that he's no stranger to changing up his wardrobe. One minute he's in oversized hoodies, the next, he's sporting something more refined. But what's interesting about this shift is how much it reflects where Justin is right now in his life. He's in this phase where comfort is key, but he's still got that signature Bieber flair. And it's clear that Tyson is bringing something new to the table. She's all about mixing high-end pieces with more casual, easygoing vibes, and it's definitely showing in Justin's recent outfits. Take a look at his recent public appearances, you'll see him rocking some seriously cool fits. Think baggy jeans, relaxed jackets, and of course his signature sneakers. It's a vibe that's all about comfort and ease, but still manages to look effortlessly stylish. Plus, there's this cool mix of colors and textures that just works. It's like Justin's found a perfect balance between streetwear and high fashion, and honestly, we're kind of obsessed. But here's the thing, it's not just about the clothes. It's about Justin evolving as a person and how his fashion choices reflect that.
Girlfriend, you could be my girlfriend, you could be my girlfriend into the...
He's not the same young pop star we saw at the beginning of his career, and his style is following suit. You can tell he's in a place where he's not trying too hard to impress anyone, he's just being himself. And honestly, that's what makes his style so appealing. It's effortless, it's real, and it's uniquely his. And let's not forget about the impact Justin's style has on his fans. Whether you love it or not, he's always had the power to influence trends, and this new phase in his fashion journey is no exception. Fans are already rocking similar looks, and there's no doubt that this laid-back, comfy style will be showing up in stores soon enough. If Justin wears it, you can bet a lot of people are going to want to copy it. So, what do you think about Justin's new style? Do you love it, or are you more of a fan of his old looks? Either way, one thing's clear. He's got his own unique way of blending comfort with cool, and that's something we can all appreciate. So, when you take a step back and look at everything Justin's been up to recently, it's pretty clear this is a new chapter in his life. He's not just the pop superstar we once knew. He's growing, evolving, and embracing a new version of himself. Whether it's his heartfelt journey into fatherhood, his efforts to work through personal struggles, or his fresh take on fashion, Justin's been showing us a side of him that's real and relatable. It's easy to look at celebrities and think their lives are perfect, but Justin's been pretty open about the fact that he's faced his own challenges, and he's not afraid to share those struggles with his fans. And in doing so, he's become even more relatable. He's showing us that growth isn't just about reaching the top, it's about learning from your mistakes, being honest with yourself, and constantly striving to be better. Whether it's through his new style or his efforts to manage his anger, he's clearly on a path of self-improvement, and we're here for it. And hey, when it comes to family, it's clear that Justin and Haley are in this for the long haul. Despite the ups and downs they've faced, they've built something really special together. Their bond, their love for little Jack, and the way they handle the public's judgment shows just how strong they are. It's not always easy being in the spotlight, but they're doing it together, and that's something we can all respect. As for his style, well, let's just say it's no surprise that people are starting to take note. Justin's always had a way of influencing trends, but this new laid-back, comfy vibe feels like it's a perfect reflection of where he's at in life right now. Easygoing, confident, and authentic. Who wouldn't want to dress like that? So, what's next for Justin Bieber? We'll just have to wait and see. One thing's for sure, this is just the beginning of his journey, and we're excited to see where it takes him. Whether it's more music, more family moments, or more bold fashion choices, we'll be here, watching and cheering him on. And with that, we wrap up today's video. What do you think of the new Justin Bieber? Are you loving the changes, or do you miss the old Bieber style? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on all things Justin and other celebs. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.